Welcome into Red Empress Tarot. I'm Patty. I'm an intuitive, a psychic healer, and a reader, here to read you a message from Spirit. We're getting down to the truth of, are they moving on? When relationships end, people separate, or you're just feeling that energetic kind of space, we really want to know, what's our person doing? What are they up to? Let's find out. I'm here to help you with that. Make sure that you're tapping into your intuition, following your internal guidance whenever you watch a collective. That's really, really important. There will be an extended to this reading too, and I'll tell you all about that at the end of your option. Let me tell you what's coming for each option here. We're going to get very specific, detailed information. So in the regular reading here that you're in now, the free reading on YouTube, we are going to be asking about your person's overall energy and their overall energy toward you. We're going to be asking their thoughts as well as their emotions, their feelings in general, and specifically toward you. We're going to be asking, is there someone else? Is there another person involved, or are they just moving on in general? And if there is someone else, we're going to get their thoughts and their feelings toward that person. We're also going to be using the pendulum here to get a yes or no. Are they moving on? That wonderful clarification. We'll also get zodiac charms and letter initials at the end. That gives you a great confirmation of the whole reading in general. Now in the extended, there's going to be a lot more information, including timing and things like that. So in your option at the very end, hang out for that and see if that's something that interests you, if this reading resonates for you. All right, let's look at your options. We have, the first one is the Crystal Visions Tarot, and that's paired with this gorgeous natural rose quartz. The next one is the Muse Tarot, paired with the Apatite sphere. That's beautiful. And the last one is the Chrysalis Tarot, and that's paired with this beautiful red Jasper heart. So intuitively choose your pile. Really do it based on what you're pulled to for whatever reason you are pulled to it. There's no right or wrong answer to that. Developing your intuition is all about listening to your internal guidance. Listen to yourself. There's a reason you get pulled to something, allow it. And you'll build your intuition that way. If you pick a wrong option, if it doesn't resonate, you can always go back and check out another one. It's a great way to hone your intuition. All right, everyone. I will see you in your option. The timestamps will be in the description for everything, and we will see you there. Okay, I'm going to blow right through. I'm not breaking up the video. So we're going to go right into option 1. Okay, let me get that set up. We'll put our pendulum over here for later. Okay, let's set that right about there. All right. Whoa, we're not ready yet. Ace of Swords came out right at the beginning. The Ace of Swords is truth. The Ace of Swords, when it's pointed upwards, I feel like that's a positive, and when it's pointed downwards, it's a negative, and the sword was pointed downwards. So we might be getting a negative. They're not moving on, but let's see what the cards say, okay? I want to see a full detailed answer here. All right, option 1, rose quartz. Let's start with your person's overall energy is the 8 of Swords. Okay, their overall energy right now, they're feeling really stuck. Okay, and we'll talk more about them in a moment. I just want to get some things out here. What is their general energy toward you in specific? Their energy toward you at this time when you're watching the video. The video is for you when you watch it, not necessarily when it's pulled. They're feeling disappointed, 5 of Cups. They're feeling a sadness and a disappointment. Okay. Clarify the Eight of Swords. So why are they feeling stuck here? I mean, I feel like they've been feeling stuck for a while. I also feel like they're getting unstuck. This specific Eight of Swords with these birds kind of pulling at the binds there. The birds are mental clarity. They're pieces of information coming in. So I feel like there's something about your person gaining more clarity and coming out of feeling stuck. Tell me more about that. Let's clarify that with a card or two. We got the Six of Wands. And one more. One more card to clarify this Eight of Swords. Their general energy right now. They're just overall energy in life. The Three of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting third-party energy here. I don't always take the Three of Cups as a third party. And a third party is another person or another situation here, aside from you and your person. So I do think there is something intervening here. And their overall energy, they have been feeling very stuck about another person. But with the Six of Wands here, I feel like they're feeling like they're coming out of it. Again, with this Eight of Swords, with the birds pulling at the binds on the person. I think they're feeling better. I think they're starting to feel clear, and they're feeling like they're gaining victory over a situation. So your person is actually feeling better. I think that they've been feeling not so great for a while. It's a mental prison. That it's like being in a loop in their head over a third-party situation. Okay, tell me about this Five of Cups and this energy toward you right now. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why this feeling of sadness? You know, as Five of Cups goes, this is one of the better ones. It's beautiful. The Chariot. Okay, give me one more for how they feel about you. One more for how they feel about you. And Temperance. First of all, I feel like they see you as really beautiful. I just have to say that. I'm really seeing it in these cards. These images are gorgeous of the people in the cards. You may have blonde or brunette hair. A lot of people do, you know. Not a big signifier there, but it is there. I feel like with Temperance here, there's been a waiting energy again. It's almost like they've been waiting to come forward and talk to you, and they're feeling sad that they haven't been able to do that. With the Chariot here, there's this desire for movement forward. And with the Temperance here, I almost feel like it's divinely guided that some kind of karma come around with you guys, between you and your person. So look, there is someone else involved here, okay? And we'll ask more detail about that later. But I do really feel like their energy toward you is sadness at needing to have patience before they can talk to you. And there's some reason they've been feeling stuck about that. All right, let's ask some more specific questions here. We're looking at their general thoughts. What are they just thinking about these days? Not toward you, just their general thoughts. What's taking up their headspace right now? What is taking up your person's headspace? What's taking up your person's headspace? General thoughts. The Nine of Cups. Okay, and their thoughts toward you currently, their thoughts toward you, what are they thinking about you? Whoa. Wait, something's flipped here. It was important. King of Swords. Okay. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups, their general thoughts. What are their general thoughts with this Nine of Cups? Why is the Nine of Cups here? It's a really nice deck. You know, if you picked this reading, the Rose Quartz is a heart chakra stone. It's all about clearing out and healing the heart chakra, healing love relationships, and love, self-love. Nine of Cups is often about self-love. So this person may be coming into more self-love, but let me get the clarifiers here. It's a really loving pile. I feel like you have love for this person. I feel like they have love for you. Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, you got 2 aces in general thoughts right now. This person is genuinely thinking about a new beginning, because I think that they're more self-loving. They're more accepting of self, caring of self. I feel like they're starting to feel more peaceful. I think that we saw that in their overall energy. You know, getting some clarity, but also getting some peace here. What are their thoughts towards you with this King of Swords? King of Cups and the Empress. Holy cow. Okay, the King of Swords here is all about being clear, and it's all about wanting to communicate clarity. When you're at King status, you've mastered a lot. If it was a Page of Swords here or a Page of Cups here, I would say, gosh, this person has a lot to learn and a lot to decide before they communicate to you, but I don't feel it here. King of Cups, I mean, their thoughts toward you are very loving. This is the heart of gold kind of person. This is someone with, I watched another reading today, and he said that about the King of Cups, heart of gold person, and it stuck in my mind. This person has very loving thoughts toward you. They think that you, as the Empress, whether you are a man or a woman, they're seeing you as loving and kind and giving and generous, and in control of your emotions, in control of your passion. You are stable. You are practical as well. They're seeing you kind of as like the catch of the century here. That's how they think of you. They think of you as like, this one's got it all. Literally, this one's got it all, and they want to be really clear with you. They're thinking very clearly about you and about the love they have for you. Wow. And they're really thinking about a new beginning here overall, in general, in their life. And I feel like it's not just you. I feel like they want like a fresh, clean slate with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups here. I mean, they want to take action toward a new beginning, and they want a new beginning in love specifically. And this is, I feel like, relating over to you with these 3 cards here. I don't feel like we're getting anything more clear about that. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Not feeling like they're moving on, like I said, with that Ace of Swords in the beginning. Okay, but let's see. Let's finish. So let's look at their feelings now, okay? The heart space. Pure emotion, right? Their emotion in general. What are their emotions in general? 7 of Swords. Ooh, that's interesting. And then what are their emotions toward you at this time? What are their emotions toward you at this time? The Magician, the 5 of Swords. I guess these are all just wanting to come out together, and the 6 of Swords. And then, are these clarifying? No. Okay. And clarify the 7 of Swords and their general feelings right now, their general emotions. That's a lot. Let's just go for 1 or 2. Oh wait, there's something flipped. Knight of Wands. 1 more to clarify their emotional state right now overall. They're feeling like they messed up with you. Hard. Like big time. I'm hearing big time. Like exaggerated big time. 2 of Cups. Look at that. So their overall emotions right now are I effed up. 7 of Swords here. Like something got fouled up big time. And with this, the 2 birds here, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, there's, okay, it's always significant how many birds here. Because the swords are present. So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords. I mean, 5 birds, which is swords in most decks. And then the wings on here, 5 and 6. Oh my god. Okay, you guys. You guys. There are 5 birds in this card. And then he has wings on, so that makes 6 birds. Birds equals mental clarity or swords to me. Look at what you got in the clarification of their feelings toward you. You got the 5 and the 6 of swords. You can't make stuff like this up. How they're feeling overall is absolutely how they're feeling about you. We'll get over there in a minute, but let's keep reading here. Look, they're feeling like this got effed up. Whatever it is with you got messed up bad, big time. And I feel like they want to take accountability for it. I mean, they're out in this desert. They're trying to bury a sword in the sand here. So they're trying to take their 7 of swords and bury one of them and end up with a 6 of swords, which is really getting to a calmer place. So they want to go from the effed up place to a calmer place by burying a sword. It's like burying the hatchet, right? Burying the hatchet. I feel like this person wants to make up with you. Clarified by the Knight of Wands and the 2 of Cups, this person wants to take action to make a new choice in love. And I feel like it's toward you. Look, with the third party energy that I see in the beginning, I think that's what they effed up. I think maybe they went toward another person. Look, whether you take this person back or not is your thing. You know, I'm not giving you the advice to do that because I don't know your situation. I'm just telling you the message, what I'm seeing here. This person wants to make a choice in love. And the other way I can look at this is that this Knight of Wands is departing a choice here. It's like almost like they made another choice and they want to get out of it because the horse is moving away from this. I feel like they made another choice in love with the 2 of Cups. You know, the 2 of Cups, you know, a lot of people look at it as like a lover's type card, but really it's having a choice. It's making a choice. I feel like they made a wrong choice here and they're wanting to depart that choice. They really want to take action away from whatever choice they made that was not you. How are they feeling about you, the Magician? They are feeling like they want to manifest you back. This person is putting a lot of thought and energy into coming back around to you. They're hoping they have everything they need to do it. There's an infinity symbol on this belt. This person, you know, there's often an infinity in the Magician, but they're wearing it. It's on the belt. Like, it's almost like wearing my heart on my sleeve. This person may have tattoos, or you may. But I do feel like, or even just one, I don't know what it is. It could, for someone there's Native American blood too, but not for everyone, right? 2 birds up at the top here, 2 of Swords. I feel like this person is listening to their intuition and is trying to manifest you back. Oh, no, 3rd bird down here, 3 of Swords. Ooh, heartbreak. They're manifesting an end to the heartbreak. They're really... And then if you count the wings on this person, there's 4. These cards are so interesting this way. 4 of Swords, you know, a little resting period. I think that this person is taking a little break. And while they're in that break, they're thinking a lot about you and how they can bring this back around. 5 of Swords, you know, there was conflict here. They feel like they stabbed you in the back and they walked away. That's really crappy. That's really crappy to do to someone, and they know it. I mean, they left you so hurt. Now, look, if this is opposite energy, if I'm reading you as them and them as you, switch it around, because I don't know which person you are in the reading. I just know the energies. For most of you, you're the one that got hurt here. But not necessarily. Switch it if you need to, because I feel like there are going to be people out there that need to switch it. This person is trying to manifest you back. This person wants to bury the hatchet. They want to manifest you back. There has been a resting period here. They want to leave another situation. They're feeling like an asshole, really. I mean, I know. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm trying. but they're feeling like complete jerk. I mean, the worst kind, too. I mean, they left you bleeding. I mean, they really, whatever they did hurt you bad. And they're feeling like they want to get to a calmer place with you. You know, they want to walk away from the conflict. And they want to get to a clearer place with you where you understand how they feel about you, genuinely feel about you. Wow. All right. Is there someone else? So I think we already saw a third party, but I'm going to get more specifics about the situation. So let's see. And in the extended, we'll actually look at, you know, more about actions and intentions. But here we can look at, is there someone else and how they feel about them. So right now, currently, not in the past, but currently, is there another person in this person's life? Give me really nice, clear answers. Ace of Pentacles. We're going to clarify that a couple times. Five of Wands reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. I'm feeling like we need to look at the bottom of the deck, which is Four of Wands. I feel like they made a foundational offer to someone else. They could even be married to someone else. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands as an overall here, I really feel like, yeah, there is someone else around. And I think they made some kind of commitment to this person. They may have been engaged. They may have gotten married. They may have just been talked about marriage. They may be living together, but there's some kind of higher level commitment indicated with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. They made an offer to someone that was supposed to be a solid, concrete offer. Okay, but the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by two reverse cards. We've got the Five of Wands in reverse, and we've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. I need to look at these cards upright, though. Hold on. We're not changing them. I just want to see them. So we got the two lions and three men fighting in the Five of Wands. Both the lions are male. For some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship. It's not going to resonate for the majority of people watching, but for someone there, it may well be. And that could be a confirmation for you. Someone's been fighting their pride. Someone's been fighting their own pride and ego here, and it caused a hell of a conflict. They have been fighting against their own pride and maybe against their own friends and family. About the choice that they made, there's almost this feeling like, you know, I gave this offer and I can't go back on my word because I'm going to look like a jerk if I do. Even though I already look like a jerk in the other situation where I hurt you. The Knight of Swords here. So we've got 5 birds in the air, and then we got the winged horse. So there's again the 5 and 6 of swords in this card. I've never noticed that about these cards too. That's like the first thing. Conflict, you know, feeling like they won but they lost, and they want to get to a more peaceful place, but you know, they're not in a peaceful place with this Ace of Pentacles. With the offer they gave this other person is not a peaceful place, and there's been a lot of conflict around this situation. They want to come out of the conflict. This isn't a happy healthy relationship. There is someone else. The Hanged Man, but they're feeling like they need a little more information. This goes right back to that 8 of Swords in the overall energy where they have been feeling stuck, but they're getting free. This Hanged Man put himself in the tree to get more perspective, and he is also, the binds are coming apart. He's also coming free. And the 4 of Swords is below that. Man, there's a lot of swords here. This could have happened in the wintertime. Or it could be resolving in the wintertime. I just want to mention that. If this person has felt really out in the cold from you, and they felt like frozen out, like they can't even talk to you. And in this situation here, where they had this Four of Wands relationship, you know, this commitment with this other person, I mean, they have new perspective, and they've just been resting on this. I don't think that they're in a good relationship with this person right now. They've been resting on this relationship. They've been sleeping on it. And Eight of Cups, they're walking away from this. After getting new perspective, after a little bit of rest, they are walking away from this other higher level commitment, okay? We can't get more clear than that with the Eight of Cups underneath those. All right. How are they thinking about this other person that they have some kind of commitment, or they made an offer of commitment? They might not even have a commitment. They have maybe have made an offer. The Sun reversed. So they are really unhappy in their thoughts of this person and this connection. This other person, it's very unhappy. The Sun reversed. You can't get another card in the tarot that tells you I'm unhappy. I just feel like there's no clarity. There's no good, there's no good vibes in this situation. It's just not good. I don't need to clarify that. What are their feelings toward this other person that they made this offer to? What are their feelings toward the other person? Wow, that really spun out. Nine of Swords, stress, anxiety. Stress and anxiety, sleepless nights. This is right after that Eight of Swords where they're feeling stuck, or they're just feeling, it's just kind of a nightmarish situation. Clarify it a little bit. Six of Wands and Six of Pentacles. And we also, I'm just going to take this as well. The Two of Swords came out as well to clarify. So let's take all three. So look, they're feeling this really, really restless, stressful energy. But again, I feel like they're coming out of it. I feel like they're coming out of it now with the Six of Wands here. They're feeling like they're getting victory over the situation. The Six of Pentacles, they are feeling like they're getting balanced here. The Two of Swords, though, I think part of the stress is that they had a really hard time making the choice to leave. And probably part of that is pride and ego with the Lion here in the Six of Wands. There's a lot of ego with your person. The World reversed. Yeah, they're feeling like there's just, it took a long time to wrap up this cycle. This was not easy for them to wrap this up. But they're feeling like this person is not their world. They're not in the right place. They're not in the right relationship. Okay. All right. Let's get some, Page of Cups here. Small, you may be getting a small offer from this person. I didn't mean to put it down that way. I didn't mean for a card to be face up. With the Page of Cups here, you may be getting a small offer of peace from your person. See the lotus in the dish, in the cup? The lotuses are peace for me. It's alignment. So you may be hearing from them in that way. I've got my cards all muffed up here. Let's fix them. Okay. So let's get zodiacs and letter initials, and then we'll do the pendulum. So let's look at possible zodiac signs. Let's look at the top three. So sun, moon, or rising. You can look at your Venus if you want to, for you or your person. Not everything needs to resonate. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can bring that camera back into focus. Look at my ring for a second. It's an Eye of Shiva ring. This camera is such a pain in the butt sometimes. It'll refocus in a minute as I move around. Okay. Sorry. Very challenging. Okay, so the first zodiac that we're pulling for you or your person is Virgo. Let's see if I can get you to see it. Virgo. Okay. Come on, please focus. see if I just bring it up here for a minute. I don't want to waste a bunch of your time, but at the same time, I want you to be able to see the reading. Come on, please. Think. All right, Virgo. The next one I'm pulling out is Sagittarius. And the last one is Scorpio. Okay, so you or your person's sun, moon, rising, Venus. Let's see if I get it to just... Okay, guess not. Let's look at letter initials. Okay. Before I do this, I'm going to stop it and restart it. It'll take more time, but I feel like it's worth it. 1 second. Okay, we're back. All focused. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So, letter initials for option 1, the Crystal Visions. And the Rose Quartz. Oh, that was fast. Okay. So we have an M, like Mark. We also have an R. And they have a Y, so Mary could be a name here. Mr. Y. Someone could have a last name starting with Y. Mystery, too. A, E, H, P, G, and N. Okay, let me bring them all over here. Let me see what I get. Mare. Someone could have horse, a female horse. Someone's name could be Mare. Again, Mary. I'm getting the name Prentice, Prentice. That could be a last name for someone. Some of these could be like locations, street names, building names, businesses. You just never know what's going to connect. P-U-G-H, Pew. I had a teacher with that name, like in college, I think. Frank Pew. Anyway, someone's name could be Frank. Ryan. I'm getting Ryan. Mariah as well. Paul, I'm hearing. Someone could have an Asian last name that starts with a G. I had neighbors that had their last name was Goo, G-O-O, and I'm seeing their house. We lived on Grand Teton Street, so someone could live in the Grand Tetons or near them, or maybe you're vacationing there or something this summer. Penny. Someone's name could be Penny. Could be Patty with a Y, P-A-T-T-Y. I'm Patty with an I. Rhea or Ray, something like that. Gary. Gary is here. Perry as well. Perth. Is there like an Isle of Perth? I've heard of the Isle of Perth. I don't know where it is. But someone could live near there, go on vacation there. PM too. So initials. There's a G and an N, a PM. Ray, R-A-Y again. Point Reyes. I grew up near Point Reyes in California. Someone could be from California or near there. Maybe you live on the beach too. Maybe you live near a lighthouse as well. RA. Someone could be in college and they could be like a resident advisor. Someone could like Eeyore. I'm seeing that. Okay. I'm going to let you make of those what you will. Oh, Gray. Look at that. Gray. G-R-E-Y. It was right there and I didn't see it. Gray. So someone could be wearing gray right now. You could be, that could be a name, like last name in your family or something. Maybe you just like 50 Shades, right? I don't know. Okay. Who doesn't like 50 Shades? A lot of people don't, actually. I know a lot of people don't. Okay, so it's considered really poor form in that community, apparently. They don't like it. Let's do the pendulum. We want an answer. Is this person moving on? So when I do the pendulum, I'm going to try and move my arm around so you can see it. It's hard to see at this angle. Maybe I can hold it like this. As long as I hold it, it doesn't matter how. No. Let's see. Oh, maybe I'll do it with my left hand. Yeah, I'll do it with my left hand. I never do that. Okay. So I steady my elbow on the table and I make a connection between my hands. Okay. And I'm holding up by the bead up here. I won't touch a chain. I'm trying to be as still as possible. And I ask the pendulum 3 times. If it moves back and forth toward me in a way like this, I'm making this happen, right? That's a yes. If it moves side to side, it's a no. For some people it changes around and they have to ask each time. For me, it's always the same. If it goes around in a circle or catty corner, it is an undecided or a maybe. Okay. Is the watcher's person moving on? Is the watcher's person moving on? I definitely get a no here. Let's ask again. Pendulum, stop. Should just kind of bounce around there. There we go. Is the watcher's person moving on? Is the watcher's person moving on? Slow start, but it's a no. Pendulum, stop. I need to move just a sec. Okay. Ready? Pendulum, stop. Is the watcher's person moving on? I need an answer, please. You gotta move. Is the watcher's person moving on? We got a no again. They're small no's though. They're not huge. They're usually a little bigger than that. So it may be that they've just literally just decided or are just deciding, but I do not believe that they are moving on. All right, join me in the extended. If this resonated for you, it's always $5.55. In the extended, we are going to be asking what is hidden from you and get down to the truth of that, what you don't know right now, their intentions toward you and toward the other person, their most likely actions toward you and toward the other person. We'll be getting timing for the actions toward you and toward the other person. I have new timing cards. We're going to break them in. And we're going to be getting messages from your person, some channeled messages. And we will also be breaking in my new emotions and situations card. We're going to be looking at their emotions toward you and their emotions toward the other person and maybe some situations that they are currently in. Okay? So, if this is where I leave you, thank you for being here. I love you guys. I'm so glad you're here. Subscribe if you're new, and I genuinely appreciate everyone that takes the time to like the video. Thank you for everyone that does that. Let's go ahead and go into option 2. Okay. So let's move it over here a little bit. All right. Welcome in to those of you who chose option 2 for this pick a card reading. Are they moving on? Option 2 people chose the Muse Tarot with this beautiful Amazonite sphere. Excuse me, Apatite. Amazonite is a much lighter blue than this. This is Apatite. Not beautiful. Let's put it over here. So let's go ahead and get some very specific detailed information. Make sure and stick around to the end of the reading because we're going to get some confirmation things at the end. We'll be getting zodiac signs, letter initials, and we will get a lot of clarification. So we're looking at their energy, thoughts, feelings, if there's someone else, all of that stuff. Now in the extended, should you choose it, we're going to be asking what is hidden from you, their intentions and their possible actions toward you, and if there's another person toward them. We're also going to be getting timing. That's something that I do very sparingly in my readings, but I feel like it's time to do it here. Messages from your person and my new emotions and situation cards. So emotions toward you and if there's another person toward them. Also, some situations they could be currently in. All right, so let's get down to the truth here. We're starting off with their overall energy, not toward you in specific, but just their overall energy right now. What is their overall energy? Your person that is highest in your mind. We're asking the question, are they moving on? What is their overall energy? One card for that, please. We've got the Knight of Emotions, which is also the Knight of Cups in this deck. We're getting one card for their energy toward you right now. What is their energy toward you? What is their energy toward you? 3 cards. Okay, we're going to take them all. 3 of Emotions, which is the 3 of Cups. Clarified by the Hanged Muse, that's the Hanged Man in reverse, and 7 of Wands, 7 of Inspirations. Okay, we're also clarifying their overall energy with the Knight of Emotions here. Give me 2 cards to clarify their overall energy with the Knight of Cups, Knight of Emotions. Two cards to clarify their overall energy. Whoops, dropping that. The Chariot. And one more card for their overall energy right now. As you watch the video, it's not for you when I pull it, it's for you when you see it, okay? Could be years down the road and it's still for you. Energy and time are fluid that way. Okay, we're getting 2 more clarifiers here. They want 2 more. So we've got the High Priestess. And we've got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Materials in this deck in reverse. In this deck, the Pentacles are roses. It's just really, really beautiful. By the way, Lynn, if you're watching this video, thank you for this deck. Lynn bought this deck off of my wish list and sent it to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. I love it when they come in the mail like that. Like, the more decks, the better messages I can get. I feel I'll never have enough. Okay, so their overall energy is the Knight of Emotions, and it's got this really beautiful spiral, like Nautilus type shell in the background, and that's really significant to me. I just love this card. So their overall energy with the Knight of Cups is feeling of love. And with the horse here, it makes me feel very much like a Chariot card almost. With the horse kind of rearing up, it's like this wanting to move. And the spirals are really significant to me. It's a very personal thing. I'm a jewelry designer too. And actually, hammered spirals are kind of my signature. You can see there's a spiral here on my ammonite dish. I just love them. The spiral is like the ever widening path, your ever widening path of your life, and how you start small and you just expand and you expand and you expand. And that's the whole point of life in the universe, is to keep expanding and keep growing and keep learning. So your person feels like they're growing and learning in love, and they're growing and learning in their ability to give love and to receive love. The Knight of Cups here, I mean, this horse is splashing in the water. It's just making a big splash. It's like your person is feeling more comfortable and more confident in love, which is a really nice energy. And then we do have the Chariot card down here, where I said that this one reminds me of the Chariot. We actually have the Chariot clarifying. And there are all of these horses at the bottom of the Chariot card here. There's just like a gang of horses. It's usually just 2 in those cards. So there's this real feeling of like expanding love that this person is having. This High Priestess, though, they're really not talking about it, though. I mean, they're keeping it to themselves. They've got this beautiful, expansive, almost like a love awakening happening to them right now. But they're just kind of hanging back and letting it happen within themselves. They're not like being really open about it. They're not talking about it a lot. Their overall energy, they're just taking it in, I guess I would say. And the 7 of Materials in reverse and the Chariot here, it just feels like there's an impatient energy, though. Like they're hanging back with it, they're keeping it to themselves, but they just feel like they want to bust out and let it out. They don't want to be patient about it. They don't want to be slow with the Chariot. They just want to bust out with their emotions here. It's a really nice energy, their overall energy for your person. How do they, what's their energy toward you? Just their energy. The 3 of Emotions, which is the 3 of Cups, clarified by the Hanged Man in reverse, the Hanged Muse in reverse, and the 7 of Wands, 7 of Inspirations here. Their energy towards you is very self-reflective. I feel like this person almost feels like you're a mirror of them. So this person is feeling like you share a soul bond. Their energy towards you is that of a soul bond. And it's kind of an interior celebration. They're not telling you, they're not showing you, but they're feeling this connection, like you are soul connected here, like you're each part of the other. With the 7 of Inspirations here, their energy is keeping a window open for you. Look at this person and this black space, and they have their arms outstretched and they're kneeling with their head down. It's like they're using all their strength to keep this window toward you open. They're trying to keep a door open toward you. With a Hanged Muse here, upside down, I feel like they have the new perspective that they needed to get. They've gained it. And they don't feel like they need to really wait on that anymore. They're really understanding their relationship to you now. It's a nice energy. This person does not want to, in their energy, they don't want to let you go. They don't want to close the door between you and them, because they're feeling this pull, this connection. Whoever chose this Apatite sphere, I really, there's blue-green all over the place here. First, this card, this card, this card, even in shades in this card. And blue-green is a combination of your throat chakra and your heart chakra, which is the color of the sphere. More throat chakra, the desire to speak, and really being in the heart space about you and in general. Wow. Okay, let's look at their thoughts right now. What's in their headspace in general? What are they thinking about? And then also we're going to ask what they're thinking specifically about you. So what are their general thoughts right now? What's just taking up their mind space in their life? What are their general thoughts? This could be a twin flame or a soulmate connection. It's one of those things, right? Whatever you resonate with. This is not your run-of-the-mill connection, I don't think. So their headspace is the 9 of Voices and the 2 of Voices. So both swords energy. 2 and the 9. Sorry, I'm trying to not get the light there. The 2 and the 9 of Voices. And then what is their headspace? What are they thinking about you specifically? What are they thinking about you and your connection together specifically? Whatever that is. Okay. 2 of Cups. The choice in love. 2 of Cups. Okay, clarify the 9 of Voices and 2 of Voices. I'm taking those as one card. We're going to make it like a combination card. So we're clarifying with the world or the cosmos in this deck. Oh my god! Okay, you guys. Look at the Apatite sphere here. And look at the card. You can't make this stuff up. This happened in the other reading too, where there was something crazy like that. You cannot make this up. And I did not choose this deck for this card. I didn't actually realize it looked like that. I've only used it like a handful of times. Okay, so we're clarifying with the world here. Give me another clarifier for the 9 of Voices, 2 of Voices combination in their overall energy. This is amazing. Okay, we got 2 clarifiers. So we've got the Muse of Voices, which is the Page of Swords. A lot in their overall thoughts. And then we got the 5 of Inspirations, 5 of Wands. This is all about self-reflection and, you know, kind of fighting self, or kind of, it's more sparring with self here, actually. Not so much fighting. Okay, so let's get clarifiers about how they feel about you with this 2 of Cups. Clarify the 2 of Cups. Whoa, those 3 just spit right out. Knight of Wands, Knight of Inspirations, Queen of Wands in reverse. Hold on. And Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Huh. Why is the Queen of Wands reversed? Just tell me. Like, give me one card to tell me why the Queen of Wands is reversed. The 5 of Swords. Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking you were fighting. Okay. So let's look at their overall thoughts now. Their overall thoughts. What's in their headspace? 9 of Voices, 2 of Voices together. 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords together. I mean, their overall headspace is they've done too much fighting. They've been too up in their head. And it's made it really tough to make a decision here. There's something they've been all up in their head about, and it's been very, very tough to make a decision. They may have experienced a little depression here too, I'm feeling. It feels like they've been pulled in a lot of directions in overall, not just from you, right, but a lot of directions overall. There's been like a depressed feeling here, a sadness. Almost like, how do I, you know, they may have even been sleeping a lot and having nightmares. This 2 of Voices though, like, they've been very muzzy-headed, like unable to make a choice here. They've just felt like their intuition was blocked. But with the world here, the Muse of Voices, the Page of Swords, and the 5 of Wands here. I mean, this internal conflict that they've had. This person's been doing a lot of watching you. Right in this Page of Swords, right in the center, right down here, during this period where they haven't had a lot of clarity. They've been kind of muddle-headed, you know, they've been depressed, they've been feeling pulled in too many directions, sleeping on all the chances that they get to sleep, not making decisions. They're just watching. This person watches you in whatever capacity they can. whether that's online, social media, whether it is like in your neighborhood, at your work, wherever they can. I don't get it in a creepy way. I get it in a distant way, like they don't feel like they can do anything else. They just don't feel like they can make a choice here. Five of Wands here. We got both the fives here. We've got the Five of Voices over here, and we got the Five of Wands here. So it's conflict energy, right? They're feeling conflicted overall. We'll get over here in a minute towards you. But like they're really desiring an end to this, you know, with the World here. They want to put an end to this energy, and they're really thinking about, how do I get out of this watch and wait energy where I'm just hanging back and watching all the time? Because you do feel kind of like a mirror to my soul. I mean, they feel locked out of heaven. You know, they feel locked out of you. They feel very separated from you. But they do feel like there is a pathway back, though. They're starting to see a pathway back. You know, it's been really hard. It's been really hard for this person. And they know that they've made it hard on you because you do mirror each other. They know that their stress causes you stress. They know that their indecision causes you indecision. You know, it's like a cause and effect. Very twin flamey kind of energy here. But I feel like they genuinely want to put an end to it. They're really thinking about, how do I end this cycle, this endless cycle, this endless conflict within self and just hanging back, this endless stress. How are they thinking about you over here? Two of Cups, you know, they know that there's a choice to be made with you. They know they have a choice in love, and it has to do with you. But look, they feel like there's been a lot of conflict here, and I mean, I feel like with the Five of Voices here on your side. I mean, here over with the Five of Wands, it's like self-conflict, but here's conflict between the two of you, and they feel at fault. They feel like they battled you and they won, and now they feel like crap over it, right? The Knight of Inspirations here, you know, the Knight of Wands, it's like they want to come running. They're like running towards you with their hair on fire in their thoughts. You know, it's almost like maybe they talk to you very passionately in the 5D a lot if they do that. They have a lot of passion here for you. I mean, they think very passionate thoughts about you, if you get my meaning. You know, there's a lot of sexual energy here. The Page of Inspiration, too. The Page of Wands, but it's, you know, they've been really immature about it. They've been very immature about it, and I think they went for things immaturely. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, right under the Two of Cups here, I'm very much feeling like they feel like someone here was a cheater, whether it was you or them. Someone feels like they cheated the other person. There's actually a cheetah in this card. Whenever I see a cheetah in the tarot, it could mean a lot of things. I see it as a cheater. And so my guides know I see it as a cheater. So when I see that, it's like someone cheated someone here. And it's like they feel like at the time they were getting away with something good, but they don't feel that way anymore. They don't feel like they got away with something. Now they just feel like they hurt you. Now, if the energy is reversed and you are the person that hurt them and it's all reversed, reverse it. I don't know who is who in this spread. I just know the energy between the two people. We're talking about you and the other person. So put yourself where you belong. Someone feels that someone else cheated someone and they got away with it, but there's no peace for them. You know, it's like other people are going on with their lives and having peace, and there's no peace for this person because of this situation. They were really immature. They were not listening to their intuition. They were not understanding the counterpart situation here. They were not understanding, you know, divine counterpart, which is what we have here. They didn't see the abundance that they could have with you. and they made a choice away from you. Their thoughts are all about the choice they made away from you when they should have made a choice toward you. I mean, they kind of feel like an idiot. Page of Voices, Page of Swords. Watching and waiting energy. Watching and waiting energy. What are they thinking about? Just sitting around watching you. And I mean, here you are. You're doing well. They're seeing you as beautiful and successful and really, really attractive. And they're feeling kind of like a dork for what they've done, genuinely. This is what I see. They're just watching and waiting. See it over here, see it over here. All right. Those are thoughts. Let's look at feelings. Feelings. Overall feelings. How are they feeling overall in their life right now, your person? How are they feeling overall in their life? 9 of Emotions. 9 of Cups. And how are they feeling toward you right now? 1 card for an overall energy. How are they feeling toward you? What's in their heart space for you? The Hierophant reversed. Okay, there's the Hierophant. We have it reversed. Clarify the 9 of Emotions and their overall feelings right now. The Fool in reverse. And again, clarify the 9 of Emotions. 1 more card to clarify the 9 of Emotions. 1 more card to clarify the 9 of Emotions. The Emperor. Okay, this person is starting to feel better. I mean, it's interesting that their thoughts are all conflict and how to get out of the conflict, right? The world was there. We want out of the conflict, out of this wash and wait energy. Their heart space is changing a little bit here. All right. How are they feeling about you with the Hierophant in reverse? They didn't give you the commitment that you deserved. That's how they're feeling like. You... And look at this person stripped bare sitting on a rock, hiding their face from the world, right? They feel kind of like an idiot. They feel like they did not give you the commitment that was obvious. I mean, it was deserved. I mean, they they feel like they owe you an apology or a confession, really, with the Hierophant in reverse. They owe you confession, but they don't feel like they can give it. You know, the Hierophant is someone that you can confess to. They're feeling like they can't tell you the truth. 4 of Voices, so 4 of Swords. And the Muse of Voices again. Muse of Voices again, which I read as the Page of Swords. So there's another Page of Swords in this deck, but I read it that way. But it's this mirrored energy again. I mean, they feel this soul connection with you, but all they can do is watch from afar. But they feel like your energy is so connected. You know, the Four of Swords, I mean, they're just resting and they're sleeping on you. They didn't give you the connection that they should have. I mean, they didn't give you the commitment. They don't feel like they can tell you. They're just resting on it. They're sleeping on you. Sleeping on the connection, you know what I mean? And they're just watching and waiting. But they feel such connection with you, though. They feel such mirrored energy. Man, this person is a fool. I'm sorry. As their overall feelings right now is a 9 of Emotions. I mean, I think that they're starting to really understand their feelings, and that's the issue with the 9 of Emotions here. I mean, here's this person immersed and is surrounded by the fish. Fish are abundance, you know. Fish are having it all. It's like they're feeling like they had it all. But, you know, they didn't, with the Fool in reverse, I mean, they didn't take the leap when they should have. And the Emperor, you know, they're feeling too controlling. I just feel like they wanted so much to control. I mean, again, I got in the first option a lot of ego too, but I'm getting ego here again with the Emperor. The Emperor can be very egoic, right? So this person has a lot of ego and a lot of control issues. The Lovers and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So, I mean, your person tried too much to control things, did not give the offer, did not take the leap toward, you know, a soulmate energy, toward you, who they feel this mirrored energy with, right? They know that you're their destined counterpart. That's that simple. And they caused, you know, a Ten of Swords situation. I mean, they caused a lot of pain. They just cut you to ribbons. They cut themselves to ribbons. You guys are sharing the same soul, you know. You're sharing, you know, a similar experience in life. I mean, what they did, they cut you both. And this person is feeling very foolish. Seven of Emotions. Seven of Cups. I mean, this person had so many perceived options that they didn't give you. It's almost like this person met you and felt this mirrored energy with you, right? And instead of going toward that, they thought, well, if I can find it with you, I can find it anywhere. With the Seven of Emotions here, they're like, well, you're not the only choice. I mean, there are the other choices too, and why do I want to limit myself? So I didn't give you the commitment that you should have had. Egoic, very egoic. This person was full of themselves. This person was full of crap. They wanted to explore other things, other options, other things. 10 of Inspirations, 10 of Wands. And you know what? It ended up being a huge burden for them to do it. It caused you a huge burden and it caused them a huge burden. But I do feel like they're feeling like they want to set the burden down, because we've got this woman holding the one vase here. But here they're like settled across, 9 of the vases are settled across these beasts of burden. And it's almost like, okay, I'm ready to put down the burden here. I feel like this person is kind of ready to put down the burden here of not giving you what you deserved. Now, whether that means coming towards you or coming to peace with you or something like that, I'm not sure. We'll find out later on what their actual intentions and actions would be. That would be in the extended. Okay, so we're asking, is there someone else right now? While you're watching the video, when you pull it, is there something else? Or is there someone else right now? Is there someone else currently in this person's 3D world? Knight of Voices in reverse and 4 of Materials in reverse. So Knight of Swords in reverse, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Look, let me get a couple clarifiers here. Let me clarify. I'm feeling something, but I want to clarify. Clarify the Knight of Voices and the 4 of Materials, both in reverse. 10 of Wands. Oh, we got the 7 Emotions again. Give me one more. Same cards are coming out. 7 of Cups, 10 of Wands. One more. The option that they chose, there was another person here. Okay. We got the 5 of Voices again. And we have the 2 of Voices again. Look, the same cards are all coming out. Is there another person? There was another person. There is not currently another person. Look, the other option that they chose they came very swiftly at with the Knight of Voices. Like they went for someone in a beeline. And they didn't bother getting to know this person, checking this person out, finding out about this person. They just jumped into a relationship and they held on to it for dear life with the Four of Materials in reverse. But look, they are no longer on a pattern toward this person with the Knight of Voices in reverse, and they're not hanging on to this person at all. It became a huge burden. The Seven of Emotions here, the option that they chose. They did choose another option, and it became a non-sum game. Non-sum game is what I'm hearing. And it's like when there's no winner. There can be no winner. Neither one of them, this, you, them, or the other person won here. There was no peace to be had. And with the Two of Voices here, it's like they felt like they couldn't make a choice out of it, but I feel like they have now, with the two lead cards being the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. I don't think they're telling you that there's not another person yet. They haven't come towards you and told you. But I don't feel like they're hanging on to this other person. I feel like they did go towards someone else. Something else. They went towards someone or something else, another situation. Or multiple other situations. I don't know, but it became really heavy. It wasn't good. It gave them a lot of stress. Their intuition was really blocked when it came to this situation. So I do not feel like they are in relationship with someone else right now, or they're leaving it at the moment because it's too heavy. One of those things. So I'm going to go forward as this is a no and not ask anything else about the other person because I don't believe that that's an issue. Okay. All right, let's get some zodiac charms, letter initials, and then we're going to use the pendulum to ask the question, are they moving on from you? Okay, so first let's do zodiacs. Look at, your main signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus if you want to, for you or your person. So we got Sagittarius. And we got Leo. And we have Taurus, okay? Sun, moon, rising, possibly Venus for you or your person. They don't all have to resonate. Remember, collective reading, lots of people watching, is just for that little extra aha moment, okay? Like this is for me. That's a resonance thing. Take those out and we'll look at letter initials. Okay, letter initials. This could be your or your person's first, last, middle, nickname, initials. Could spell something out, a location. Could be a person in your life too. Doesn't have to be, if you have a child or a parent or something. Could spell a business. You never know what you're going to get with these. Okay, so this first one way out there was an S. So if your person has an S name, just use it as extra confirmation because it was like all by itself. And then we have a T, ST, like Steve, Stephen, L, Steele. Someone could have the name Steele, like Remington Steele. Could be a first name, last name. Maybe you're a steel worker. I don't know. D, so Steed, too. Oh, interesting. Steeled, stilled. Maybe it's things have been stalled out. I don't know. U. Okay, then we got stud. If we do it that way, get a pattern here. Another S. So if there might be double letters, like your first and last name both start with the same letter, it could be an S, or you could have two S's, like Sassy, S-A-S-S-Y, something like that. That's the cat from, what's that movie? Homeward Bound. A Y, and then we got the Y again, sassy. Maybe just have a sassy attitude. A, and we're getting like all the things to, and then there's say, and then we got a J, and one more. We have an O. Okay, so let me see. There's joy here, so you do bring this person a lot of joy. I feel that. And I think that they want to tell you that with, I had say and then I had joy right in a row. So I feel like they want to tell you that. I feel like someone here feels the other person is a stud. Very sexy. Getting Taurus again. T-A-U and then the S here, Taurus. I'm also getting Madame Tussauds. There's a wax museum, I think, called Madame Tussauds. Where is that? Is it in Hollywood or is it in London? I don't know where it is, but you could be from California or the UK. It's wherever that wax museum is. Or maybe there's just a wax museum near you, like another one. Stuart is a name that I was seeing. Stuart. Your name could be Joy. Or maybe it's like a middle name. Someone could be tall. T-A-L. I'm seeing tall. And S-T-A-L here, stall. Someone could be like stalling on something. Someone could be washing dishes or clothes while they're watching this reading. Getting that, suds. Toy, too. Toy. I don't know what that's about. Toys. That could be a thing for you guys. I don't know. I'm also seeing jail. I don't have the I, but I'm seeing jail. Maybe someone has issues with jail, or maybe someone has legal issues right now. Sal, S-A-L, the name Sal, Salvatore, Sally. I'm also seeing, I'm hearing the name Jaupur, J-A-U-P-E-R. Something, it might be Eastern Indian. Or if you're from India, it would just be Indian. If you're not from the United States, like I have to say that because we kind of stole your name for people. Soy too, like maybe someone eats a lot of soy products. Someone might be vegetarian. Lieutenant too, so someone could be a lieutenant in the military or in the police force or something. Or in something else. I will let you make of those what you will. Okay. And let's go to the pendulum. I'm going to do it in my left hand here because it's easier to see on camera. I've got my amethyst pendulum. Amethyst might be significant to someone. I have a bunch of them, so I've just decided to use this one today. So the way that the pendulum works is I brace my elbow on the table here. And I hold it by the bead here. I don't touch the chain. And I make a connection between my hands. And I'm going to manipulate it so you can see. So if it goes back and forth this way, toward and away, that's a yes. If it goes side to side, this way, that's a no. If it goes kitty corner or in a circle, that is an undecided or a maybe. I ask 3 times because it's always, always okay to ask Spirit for confirmation of things, okay? All right. Pendulum. Is the watcher's person moving on from them? It's going in a circle. It's almost like it's an undecided. It's catty corner now. Okay, so I don't get that very often. So I got a circle and kitty corner, which is telling me I don't think they know right now. I think they're trying to figure it out. Let's ask again. Pendulum, is the watcher's person moving on from them? That is a very kitty corner. Wait, hold on. Now it's going in a circle. Okay. I don't think they know, but let's ask one more time. Okay. It's kind of freaking me out. It doesn't do this very often. It's usually very clear. Pendulum, is the watcher's person moving on from them? very clearly kitty corner. Okay. Your person has not made the decision if they're moving on at this time. Okay. You can't, you know, free will exists and you can't predict something if no decision has been made. Okay. So I'm sorry, I can't give you a clearer answer on that. However, we are going to go to the extended. If this resonated for you and this, you know, felt like a reading that is for you, you can go to the extended. It's $5.55. The link to that is in the description. Just go to the title of the video and click the little arrow next to that and you'll go down in the description box. In the extended, we're asking what is still hidden from you. We'll get clarifiers on that. We're asking what their intentions are toward you, and what their most likely actions are toward you. We're also getting timing cards. I have a new timing cards that I've created that I'm going to use very sparingly in my readings. I don't always do timing, but I feel like it's appropriate on this one. So we will get timing on their possible actions, their most likely actions. We'll also get messages from your person, channeled messages, and my new emotions and situations cards. So we'll look at their emotions in general and towards you. And maybe some situations that they're in as well. We'll see what we can get. Okay. If this is where I leave you, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Thank you to my subscribers for continuing to support the channel with your presence. I love you guys. You're amazing. And if you're new, become part of the family here. If this resonated with you, if you like the reading style, just click that subscribe and then the all so you get notifications of my upcoming videos. All right, guys. I will see you soon. Hit like on the video if you resonated, and I will see you next time. Okay, we're going to go right into option 3. Okay. That. Welcome in to those of you who chose option 3. That is the Chrysalis Tarot with the beautiful red Jasper heart. In this pick a card reading, are they moving on? So in the regular portion of the reading, let's just set that over there. We're going to get down to the truth of if your person is moving on from you and your relationship with them, whatever that is. I'm assuming most of you people, it's a romantic relationship. However, it doesn't have to be. We're going to ask their energy in general and toward you, thoughts and feelings also in general and toward you. We're also going to be asking, is there someone else? Their thoughts and feelings toward that person, if there is another person. We'll also get zodiacs and letter initials, and we're going to end up with using the pendulum to confirm whether or not your person is moving on at this time. This is for when you're seeing it, not when I pull it. Time and energy are fluid that way. There will be an extended. In the extended, we're going to be asking what's still hidden from you, what their intentions are, and their most likely actions are with timing, which is not something I usually do, but we are going to do that in this one. And this is going to be toward you. And if it said there's another person, it will be toward them as well. We'll then get channeled messages from your person and the emotions and situations card to wrap everything up, okay? So let's get started with the regular reading on YouTube. So, are they moving on? First, we're going to ask about their overall energy. And then, let me make sure I have the deck right side up. I do not. I had a feeling I might not. Okay. What is their overall energy? One card for that. Their overall energy right now when you're watching the video. Okay, we've got 2 cards. We've got the Ravens, which is the Magician. And we got the Five of Mirrors, which is the Five of Cups. Mirrors are cups in this deck. One card for their energy toward you right now. What is their energy toward you? Wow. 3 cards. I feel like I'm not going to take that. I feel like that wasn't not correct. Hold on. Just didn't feel right. The right cards will always come back out. Okay, so energy towards you, the Dreamer, which is the Knight of Mirrors, the Knight of Cups. That's a good energy toward you. So far, all of the options has been really good energy. It have not been getting clearly moving away, don't want to have anything to do with your energy at all. I thought at least one of the options would have that, but it hasn't yet. But let's see, this is just overall energy. So let's clarify this Magician Five of Cups combination here. Clarify this for me in their overall energy right now. What is their overall energy? What's their overall energy? The Healer, Page of Cups, the Healer. Feeling like we're going to leave it there. And then clarify the Dreamer, this Knight of Cups, the energy over here for you, their energy toward you, 6 of Spirals. And the Watcher, Queen of Mirrors, Queen of Cups. Wow. Holy cow. I was not expecting this, but, you know, you get what you get. Okay, their overall energy right now, they are manifesting. You know, the Magician here, they're feeling like they're getting some real clarity and they're digesting the information that is coming into them. We've got these crows. Crows are mental clarity or pieces of information, and this crow has something in its mouth. So I feel like they are digesting information that is coming in toward them right now in their energy. 5 of Mirrors is 5 of Cups. You know, there is this sadness. There is this wistfulness and this kind of looking back energy. I feel like they're looking back at their life right now, and they are healing. With the Healer here, the Page of Mirrors, you know, the Page of Cups here. I mean, they're looking at possible previous immature energy before they were healed, you know, when they were wounded, and immature things that they had done in love. And they are in a phase of healing about that. This is a really nice energy. I mean, they're very reflective right now. I mean, there's a wistfulness about the energy, but there's a newfound knowledge, a newfound strength, and feeling of roots here, like feeling of, I know who I am, and I know my purpose, you know, and I'm growing. There's a huge feeling of growth here, and this person kind of stepping into their power and understanding their abilities, whereas before, when they were more in an immature energy, they felt very ill prepared for love and life. And whatever happened when they were young, this is a person that may have had some childhood wounds, like big ones. They're healing it. I mean, this person is very in a healing energy right now. It's nice to see this. I really, really like this combination of cards for this person right now. They're in a good space. They're in a cleansing space. So what's their energy toward you? Their energy toward you, the Knight of Cups, it's loving, giving energy, feeling love for you, wanting to leap toward you like a tiger, feeling abundant with you, feeling clear about you. I mean, there's a lot in this Knight of Cups card. And he's sitting on a stack of carpets, like, he's sitting on this stack of carpets. They're like Persian carpets. Someone could have Persian heritage. Just saying. Not everyone, right? Or Indian too. Indian with the tiger. Eastern Indian, not American Indian or anything else. So, I mean, they're feeling this love toward you. I mean, they're feeling like a very giving, like an energy where they want to give you love. Six of Spirals and the Queen of Cups here, I mean, they're seeing you as wise in love. You know, their energy towards you is that you are a teacher for them. They feel like they've learned a lot from you about love, and they feel like they kind of want to show the world. I mean, this person, if they kept it inside or kept it hidden before, this person isn't an energy toward you like they want to bring it out in the open. This person wants to show the world, you know, how much they care about you and how beautiful they think you are. You know, how loving they think you are. There's a lot of beautiful energy here toward you. It's all positive, 100% positive. This person is very proud of the person you are. I mean, they think you're amazing. They think you're wise beyond your years. Really, really nice energy. I'm not blowing smoke. These cards are very clear. You guys, I'm not trying to gas you up. I don't really do that. I'm just saying what I see. You know, with the Knight of Cups here, though, there's a big full moon in the background. I don't feel like they've told you yet. I mean, they're feeling so loving toward you, and they want to come out. They want to come, like, out of the closet about it. Like, okay, someone could have a same-sex relationship, and they haven't told anyone yet, and they could want to come out that way. But if, like, for the majority of you, I feel like this person just wants to come out publicly and let people know how much they love you. But, like, in both of these cards here, the Queen of Mirrors and the Dreamer here, the Knight of Mirrors, there's a big full moon. Like, things are hidden right now. It's like that it hasn't been revealed that this person wants to do that. That's their energy toward you. Okay, let's look at their thoughts right now. We're going to look at their thoughts in general in their life, what's in their headspace, what's taking up their headspace, and we'll also look at their thoughts toward you. So let's start with their general thoughts. General thoughts. General thoughts. Whew. Two of Scrolls, Two of Swords, Three of Stones, and the Divine Child, the Hierophant. Let me show you. So there is the Two of Scrolls. There is the Three of Stones, which is Three of Pentacles. Very foundational card. Very ancestral card, this one. And then the Divine Child, the Hierophant, which is a very interesting Hierophant. Very different. I love this deck. If you happen to like tarot and are looking for a new deck, check out the Chrysalis Tarot. It's amazing. Gives me a lot of different messages than I get from standard tarot. I was about to ask their thoughts toward you, and these cards just flipped, and I feel like I'm supposed to take them, and I hadn't even asked, but my energy was there. So we've got their thoughts toward you. We've got Merlin, the hero, which is the Fool. And then we've got Seven of Stones, which is Seven of Pentacles. And we got the Sojourner, which is the King of Mirrors. I have a friend that might be watching this video. Just know that this Merlin card is very specific to her, and I'm thinking about you right now, and I feel like this is your option if you chose it. Okay, so that's just one person. These collectives always resonate for multiple people. It's interesting how collective readings work, because the storyline, the overall storyline, can be very similar for a lot of people, but then the specifics within the storyline are quite different, but it can still resonate, and I find it fascinating that collective readings can be this way. Sorry, let me fix that. I don't think you want to see my skirt. Okay. All right. So, look, their thoughts right now overall. The Two of Scrolls, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. They're in a very trusting energy about building a new foundation. The Two of Scrolls here, this Two of Swords is very different than your traditional. It's almost like an after tarot card. So you have this horse that is got the wings, and it's ready to take off after receiving some clarity in their intuition, you know, understanding their intuition. They're getting downloads, big ones, Two big downloads here. And that could be true for your person, that they did recently receive a couple of big pieces of information or just downloads from the divine where they're understanding and wanting to take off so that they don't feel stuck. You know, often the Two of Swords is a stuck energy. I'm just seeing stuff on here. Hold on. You know, the horse is black, but it's got a horn like a unicorn. So it's like a dark unicorn. So I feel like this person is understanding the balance between their dark and their light energy. With, you know, we all have dark and light energy within us. And, you know, when we balance that, we can live harmoniously as human beings. You know, we don't understand that we all have dark and light, and we can balance that out. Look at how these come together like that too. Anyway, I think your person has gotten a lot of clarity lately, and their thoughts are very much on new understanding and using that new understanding to propel them forward, and really of having the wisdom to build a really nice, solid foundation. I feel like with this Three of Stones particular card here, I feel like they've healed some ancestral issues. You know, maybe some outdated patterns that have been passed down through family, and they're clearing that. They may have been talking to relatives about this too. I feel like there might be two relatives that your person has been like communicating with about old ancestral patterns and clearing those and coming to a better place. Maybe they're getting more close-knit with family as well. Now, this family can be friends that they've chosen, maybe long-standing friends as well. You know, family isn't always blood, but I feel like for a lot of people it is. There's something about an ancestral home too, like grandparents' home or early childhood home, that might have been dark. There might have been some dark period there, and they're actually bringing it out and talking to people about it and clearing something. With the divine child is the Hierophant here, it's like they're returning to some kind of innocence that was lost. There's a lot of transformation in your card, and I feel like your person is really getting hooked up with the divine here. And I feel like confessions are coming out. I feel like old wounds are being healed. I think their thoughts are very much about the innocence that they had as a child, and, you know, whatever dark that they took on from wounding, their thoughts are about shedding that and getting clarity about those things. Really nice energy for your person here. Now their thoughts towards you, I mean, the Fool, Merlin, you know, the Magician and the Fool kind of combined in this card, right? Merlin was the ultimate magician, but this is the Fool card, the number 0. So the hero, I mean, this person wants to be your hero, baby. What's that song? I mean, this person wants to manifest taking off in your direction. You know, they're really listening to their intuition. There is an orange cat in this card, and those of you who have been with me forever, like for years, I used to talk about seeing an orange cat like all the time. I don't know anybody with an orange cat. I don't. I did when I was a kid, like when I was very little. But I don't know anyone with an orange cat now. So here's this orange cat again, peeking out at me. Someone out there, if you have an orange cat or a connection to an orange cat, this is confirmation for you. Okay, anyway, moving on. Yeah, this person really, they want to... I'm sorry. I'm very 12 years old sometimes. They want to do it for you. Let's just say it. Spirit, that's what Spirit told me. They want to do it for you. They want to be your one. They want to take care of you. They want to be your person. Clarified by the 7 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. 7 of Pentacles here, they are willing to be patient. This person is willing to be patient. Their thoughts are about coming toward you. And, you know, their intuition tells you they might need some patience here, but they're coming with a good heart and good intentions, and all the love they have for you is what I'm getting. They are coming. Look at this King of Mirrors. It's almost like a Knight of Cups where this king is like leading a horse. I'm getting ready to come to you. Getting ready to come to you. Okay, we're going to leave that there. I feel like if you reject this person or if you need time to think, I feel like this person will be patient. They have a song for you. They may have written a song for you, or there might be a special song that they want to play for you or send to you. Maybe it's something they used to do and they're thinking about it again. I'm definitely getting that imagery. And I feel like it's like a way to really spill out their emotions. This person has a lot of emotion for you. They're thinking heavily about coming toward you with love and patience and kindness. And they want growth. They want real growth here. They want to plant seeds with you. They want to build something with you. Wow, this is really nice energy. Okay, let's look at feelings. Let's look at feelings. What are your person's feelings overall and toward you? Okay, one card for your person's overall feelings right now. What are they feeling in their life in general? What are their overall feelings in their life? We've got the moon. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to take the sorceress, the high... Oh my God. Sorry. But the moon and the high priestess together. Come on. If you guys know tarot, you're laughing with me. Okay, what are they feeling? The moon and the high priestess. They're feeling like they can't talk about their feelings. That's what they're feeling. Oh my gosh. Okay, give me some clarifiers. What are they not talking about? Tell me about the feelings themselves, not the fact that they're concealing them. Okay, come on. I want to know about the feelings. They're very much in their feminine energy. I mean, they're feeling good. So the Green Man, the Emperor. Excuse me. Sorry. Tell me what they're feeling. Ah, fell on the floor. Hold on. Three of Scrolls in reverse. That's nice to see. Okay. I'll tell you why here in a minute. One more. What are they feeling? The Magician again. They've got the Magician again. This was in their overall energy. Okay, tell me how they're feeling toward you specifically. The Chariot. Yeah. That's also called Herney the Hunter. Herney the Hunter. Hern. I don't know. The Two of Scrolls. Again. We're getting that again. Ah. And the Seven of Scrolls. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. Ace of Cups too. I can't take them all. Okay. Let me. All right. What are they feeling overall? The Moon and the High Priestess. They're feeling like they cannot talk about their feelings. They are concealing their feelings deeply. They're actually working hard not to let them out with this Sorceress card. They're like working on holding it in here. But what is it that they're concealing? So we got the Three of Swords in reverse, the Three of Scrolls in reverse. They're concealing that they want to come out of heartbreak, and they are manifesting a way out of pain that they've caused, right? The tears that they've been crying, this person has cried over you. This fox is crying in this card. The Emperor is the Green Man here. Your person could be an earth sign or have a high earth sign placement. But if not, it's just telling me that this person wants growth with you. There's this nest with the eggs there. Your person may be contemplating family with you, whether it's blending families if you already have kids, whether it's having kids together, or whether it's having animals together. The birds here. There's a bunch of birds here. that can just signify animals. They're seeing growth with you. I mean, their overall feeling is that they're in better energy. They're in more control of themselves, and they've mastered more in their life, and they're feeling less, ill-equipped, I think it is. And then, with the Magician here, again, they're digesting new information. They're just feeling like they understand things better. And it could be downloads. It could be just getting more downloads about you. They really want to reverse the heartbreak or the heartache, whatever has been here between you. But they don't feel like they can tell you. Why don't they feel like they can tell you? Six of Cups in reverse is why. Six of Cups in reverse. They feel like that you don't want to reconcile with them. They feel like you don't want to reconcile. The Empress. Yeah, they feel like the Empress does not want to reconcile. That's you. Now remember, if you're on the other side and you're the Emperor and they're the Empress, switch the energy. It's totally fine to do that. I don't know who's on what side here. But the Emperor and the Empress coming out together in their heart, in their feelings. I mean, they feel like your divine counterparts. This could be very well a twin flame connection. Number 2 is like that too. I don't know if it's soulmates or twin flames, but it is definitely one of those things. With these cards coming out, it's a soul connection. Okay, what kind of soul connection you have to ascertain for yourself. They are feeling like you are their counterpart, and they're feeling like that you will not reconcile with them. They're feeling like there's been a period to that. They're feeling like there's been an end to the connection here. Has there been? I just want to get I don't know. I'm just asking. Has there been? The Knight of Swords in reverse. You know what? There is not. It's just there's a lack of communication. The reason they feel this way, the reason your person feels like that you will not want to reconcile, is because there has been a lack of communication here. There needs to be truth and communication, and that will clear shit up. But if you don't communicate, you won't know. So whoever's watching this, little just extra side note for you. Okay, so how are they feeling about you? The Chariot, wanting to move forward hugely. And I feel like this person is actually being helped by a spirit guide, because this is very much a tree spirit here. The Chariot card, it's not your typical like person in the horses. This is like, I feel like I've been driven by my ancestors are telling me to go for this, right? The Two of Scrolls here, the same Two of Scrolls, this enlightened horse that's received information and downloads, big downloads, and is ready to take off towards you. So having the Two of Scrolls and this Chariot together and how they feel about you, I mean, they're feeling like they want to move forward. But the Seven of Scrolls here right in the center, there's been some kind of there's been some kind of deceit or lies or something like that, and they feel locked out of the situation. They feel locked away from you, like they can't have you. But the Ace of Cups here, I mean, they want a new beginning in love. That's how they feel. They want to come toward you. They want to come toward you. They understand now. They understand more. They're even feeling like there's some kind of passed over ancestor that's telling to go for it. But because of whatever conflict happened between you, I feel like that there was something that was like underhanded. There's something, someone did something, whether it was you or them, someone did something with the Seven of Swords here that was like not above board. And because of that, they feel locked out of the situation. They feel like that you won't reconcile. But they do want a new beginning in love here very much. I mean, they see you as their mirror, right? They see you as their counterpart, divine counterpart. Mirrored soul, mirror energy here. Emperor and Empress. This is a connection that belongs. If they come forward with the truth, will they stay locked out? Let's see. Justice. No. Justice will be served if the truth comes out. I'm telling you. This person just needs to come forward with the truth, and it's going to clear everything up. They just need to do it. They have to decide to do it, though. We'll find out later in the extended what their intentions and actions are. Okay. But I'm seeing, should they choose to come forward with the truth, justice will be served in this connection. Balance will come out. Balance will happen. All right. So let's look at, is there another person in their life right now? Is there competition? Okay. Are they moving forward with someone else right now? Is that in their plan? We're going to ask that question. Is there someone else? Is there someone else? Is there someone else? Are they moving forward with someone else? Ace of Stones, Ace of Pentacles. Whoa. Nine of Scrolls, Nine of Swords. God, I got almost a similar message in option number 2. If you guys were pulled between 2 and 3, the message is so similar here in this particular part. Maybe in the whole thing, but okay. The Muse, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ace of Mirrors, Three of Scrolls. I'm taking all of them. Is there another person? Okay, I feel like they did give an offer to a Queen of Wands with the Ace of Stones and the Ace of Mirrors here. They did give a solid offer of love to someone. It could have been for a higher level commitment like marriage or engagement or something like that, living together. They did go towards someone else. However, with the Knight of Wands here, I mean, they were impetuous when they went toward this person. This is almost a similar message from number 2, seriously. They were impetuous with this Knight of Wands when they went towards this Queen of Wands. They did offer love to this person. I'm not going to lie. They did. I mean, they offered stability. I mean, there was probably shared finances here, that kind of thing. At least living together, if not married or engaged. But look, it's this situation between your person and this Queen of Wands person. It just ended in heartbreak. Total heartache. A lot of stress and worry with the Nine of Swords here. The Nine of Scrolls. Heartache and worry and stress. Sleepless nights. A bad situation here. So do they have another person? They may currently, but if they do, it's on the rocks and on the outs. Queen of Scrolls here. Queen of Swords. You know, if someone's going to come up as a queen, and you know, we've got Four of Cups here too, and the Judgment. So, I mean, if someone's going to come up as a queen, I like them to come up as the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Pentacles. Those are the two queens that I really like to see in a good match. Unless, you know, you have a corresponding like King of Swords, Queen of Swords. That could just be a personality thing. But when we have the Queen of Spirals and the Queen of Swords, or Scrolls, which is Wands and Swords, I don't see love. You know, I don't see stability. I see passion. I mean, he was probably, you know, or your person, he or she, doesn't matter, was probably very passionate about this person at some point. And they were very clear-minded about this person at one point. However, it turned out badly with the Four of Cups here. I mean, this person was looking at smaller connections. There's this big connection in the back, this big mirror in the back, the bigger cup, which is you, which is like a divine counterpart connection. The big mirror to me is always a divine counterpart, and the small ones are like other options, soulmate or karmic energies. Like your person was only looking at karmic energies. They weren't looking at the soul connection here. And they're sad about that now. They know that they went in the wrong direction, and there's just sadness and heartbreak and worry and stress here. Judgment, like if your person hasn't left this person already, I feel like they are getting the wake-up call that it's time to go. It's time to let this all burn to ash, because it is a phoenix here, the judgment. It's time to let this all burn to ash and to have a new beginning. And to start as a new cycle, anew. They're seeing that it's time. Okay? Yeah. All right. Let's get some zodiacs and letter initials for little confirmations here. They don't all have to resonate. After we do that, we're going to use the pendulum just to confirm, is your person moving on from you and your relationship, or are they not? There will be an extended, as I said in the beginning, we're going to look at what's hidden, their intentions, and their most likely actions toward you and toward this other person, and the timing on their actions as well. I don't usually do timing, but we're going to do that. Channel messages from your person, and we're going to look at their emotions and situations that they might be in as well. Okay, so start with the zodiacs. I'm going to pull a few, top three, or maybe your Venus, so sun, moon, and rising and ascendant is the same thing. And then maybe your Venus sun, if you want to look at that, for you or your person. So we've got Sagittarius. Keep getting that. Gemini. And Capricorn, okay? One of those resonates. They don't all need to resonate, but if one of them really resonates for you, that's what you needed. Okay. And you don't always know your person's whole birth chart. If you don't know it, I don't think Spirit is going to be giving you messages about things you don't know. They're going to give you things you recognize, okay? So just what you recognize. Letter initials can be first, middle, last initial of your first... First name, middle name, last name, nickname. Could also spell something out, like a location or a business or something. Words. We'll see what we get. Okay, this one is way off by itself, so I would take this as double. B, so if someone has a B initial in their name, I would take that as double. We also have C, like cat, D like dog. Someone could be an animal lover, O. And then we have L, like lamb. P, like Patty. C, again, like cat. There's two C's here, so someone could have two C's in their name, or double letters in their name, like both first and last names start with the same letter, or there's two, like Patty, there's two T's in the middle, that kind of thing, or Matt. Here's again a T. There's a Y. There's another Y. I've never had two Y's come up before. Take that as double. So if someone has a first initial or a last, initial that's a Y, that's important. An F. So I'm seeing Fool. So I'm seeing the Fool card again. Remember that I could be your hero baby card, the Merlin that came up? That makes me feel like the Fool card here. It's like I'm supposed to talk about that again. That's significant to someone. I'm also seeing Fold. So, I mean, this person may be like just reintroducing themselves to family, getting back in the fold of their family. I'm kind of getting that message. Connecticut can be important here. CT. Someone could like frozen yogurt. I don't know why I get what I get. Someone could be watching the series Poldark. I'm seeing the POLD. I tried to watch that. I don't know. Couldn't get into it. But someone could be watching that right now, like on Netflix or wherever it is. I don't know where it is. Someone's name could be Becca. like Rebecca or Becca. Also, someone could play bocce. Pyleforth. Where is that word from? Pyleforth. I'm seeing that, and I don't know why. I don't know what's from. Someone's name could be Ty or Tyler, short for something. Thank you. Someone could be saying thank you for the reading. Like maybe you're really, really resonating and you're going, wow. I hope that happens for someone. That's great. Boy, too, like someone could have a son, a little boy. I'm also seeing the name Cade and BP too. I don't know what that's about. Blood pressure? Maybe someone's having blood pressure issues. Someone taking medication for that or something. Take care of yourself if you are. Okay, I'm going to let you make of those what you will. Okay, let's look at the pendulum. So we're asking Spirit, are they moving on from you or your relationship? So the way that the pendulum works, just in case you haven't seen it before when I do it, because everyone is different, I brace my elbow on the table, so I move as very little as possible. And I hold it by the bead up here. I don't touch a chain. And I make a connection between my hands. And I ask 3 times the question. It's fine to ask Spirit more than once. They don't mind if you ask for confirmation. If it goes toward and away like this back and forth, that is a yes for me always. If it goes side to side, that is a no always for me. And if it goes kitty corner in a circle, that is an undecided or a maybe. It doesn't go that big. Sometimes it's very small. I just wanted to exaggerate so you can see. So now I'm going to hold real still and we're going to ask. Is the watcher's person moving on from them? Solid no right away. Pendulum stop. Is the watcher's person moving on from them? Again, solid no on this one. The last one was so undecided. It was undecided. This one is for sure a no. This person is not moving on. They do not want to move on from you. Pendulum stop. Is the watcher's person moving on from them? Another solid no. Your answer is no. Your person is not at this time, when you watch the video, planning to move on from you. They're not in that space. Okay, so if you really resonated and you'd like to go to the extended, they're always $5.55. The link is in the description below. You just go to the title of the video. There's a little arrow. You click it. You go in the description box, and there's the link. We are going to ask what's hidden, intentions, actions toward you and the other person, as well as timing. Also get emotions and the situation cards. So you've got all the information for the extended. Also channel messages. Forgot that part. All right. If this is where I leave you, I'm so glad you were here. Thank you for being here with me today. I love that you're a part of the family here. If you're new, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the channel. If you subscribe and then hit the little all button, it doesn't cost you anything. What it does is give you notifications whenever I put up a video, and so you won't miss any of my readings. Hit like if it resonated. I genuinely appreciate every person that does that. Thank you. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.